sacrifice of the dreams and the gold and the diamonds and the wealth that's already inside you. It was given to you when you got into this planet. You sacrificed that just to get a paycheck? Then there are people who tiptoe around their attention and say, I need to see how this thing works. It's $1 billion company. $1 billion. What you need to check on? What you need to find out? Jump in with both feet. Let's do this thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you tiptoe around your intentions because you are so accustomed to being average. Ooh. And it's as simple as making a decision to be great. When you are faced with it, let me give you a formula. You ready for the formula to be great? You ready?
Yeah. Ready.
It's simple. What happened with me, I learned in my early 20s, Melody, I learned in my early 20s to do something called to create a success template. Create a success template for your life. What is a success template? A success template is, have you ever been in a situation where you just didn't know how you were going to get through it, but you pushed through it? No matter what happened, no matter what your mom said, your dad said, your cousin said, or anybody else said, wife, fiance, anybody, you did what you needed to do, and it happened. Anybody ever been there and it happened? That's a success template. Look through your life and find your success template. And if you don't have one yet, then create one. The very first one, I have two. I have two situations where I had opportunity to create success templates. One was easy and one was hard. One was easy for me to quit, the other one was hard. The first one I'm going to share with you is one that, my good friend Damon, he and I, we experienced together. See, he and I went to a wonderful school, the greatest school on the planet. That's right. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Florida A&M.
That's
right. Mighty Rapids. And he and I were lucky enough to be in the band together. He and I marched right next to each other. We were, 17, 18 years old. And if anybody's ever pledged or been online or got beat up for anything, sometimes you didn't understand what was going on. Anybody ever been in the military? When you go to boot camp, oh boy, that first day is amazing. And every day, anybody want to tell me every day what you do? Every day you do what?
Quit.
Every day. It's true. Every day. Every day I got in that band, I was a little old something then too. I ain't too big now, but I was 17, running around out there in the cold in some shorts and a white t-shirt, and they hollered at me talking about freshman. Every day I quit. I ain't going out there no more. We had to get up at
5:30.
4:30. Had to be at 4:30 so you can meet your freshman brothers at 4:45 so you can be out on the patch by 5 o'clock. Then you had to run around the stadium twice and run up to the Capitol once and then back down with your instrument. I'm from Jacksonville. I never done nothing like that before. Calisthenics and running. I never understood why. But later I did. I understood what they were building my endurance and all that kind of stuff. But I quit every day. But I persevered, and it was hard for me to quit because a couple of things. Women had been in the band before me. I didn't think I was going to be in the band. Yeah, I was going to quit, and there a bunch of women had already been in the band. That just wasn't going to happen. At worst, I'm third generation around. My grandparents went to A&M, my mother, damn cousins and aunties and all that stuff. How am I going to quit? My neighbor across the street, he was in the 100. He was one of the ones that founded the Z28. I mean, just, how you going to do that? How you going to quit? So it was hard for me to quit. So I did. So there are times when I get stuck and frustrated in business or with this business, and I go back to the moments I said, well, what was it that made me not quit? Because people were reminding me. I knew that when I went to A&M, I was carrying other people's hopes and dreams, with me. So it was hard for me to quit. The second success template was easy to quit because no one. That's the one that you're going to deal with. Because see, you already got a bunch of naysayers anyway around you. You already have a bunch of people around you that's suffering from a poverty mindset, and they don't want you to step above them. You already know that. You probably sleep with them. They probably lay next to you. I'm sorry.
You're right.
They should be in the room with Ain't in the room with you too bad. Tell them what I said. Oh, anyway, but it's easy to quit something that a whole bunch of people said you couldn't do. And even you doubted it a little bit yourself. And you know we all doubted it a little bit. This ain't gonna work. Oh, maybe we've been in one before and it didn't work. Like me, I've done a few of them. I made a little money, but I wasn't super wealthy. But see, with the second one, I was teaching school and we had done a play and had these kids and we were doing African American history play. And it was at Rain, you know. I was a different child. I come back from Rain, come back from Florida A&M. I was no longer that little boy that they were accustomed to, you know, ordering around my teachers and stuff. I was little Antoine then. See, I come back, I was militant. But what I found was, the day, it was about a week before the play, and my students had written the play, they had performed it. My art teacher said, you know, she wasn't going to help, and we had a whole dialogue, this and that and the other. So we had no set, we had no play. All we had was some words written on paper, beautiful. So I showed up at rehearsal one day, and I got 3 kids there. And so this is the time when I had learned about success templates and to create them for yourself. So I started with those 3 kids, and I made a resolve that we're going to do this play. And so the more energy that I gave to the success of that play, it spread to the kids. And then the other kids that weren't coming to rehearsal, they started recognizing and saying, shoot, they about to leave, they about to do this thing without us. I need to come to rehearsal then because I want to be there. Make a long story short, not only did all the children